Hey, what's up, YouTubers? This is John Rambo. Back out here on the range today with my AR-15 and the Primary Arms ACSS Rectical Scope. It's a 1:6 power. Pretty awesome scope. The reticle is really what makes it. And so the last time I tried to come out here in Zero, I had a cheaper scope mount that only had like one screw right here, and I think that was my whole problem. Well, I went up to Roanoke and Lynchburg this weekend to the men's conference at Liberty University. It's like a Christian men's conference, and we stopped at Sportsman Warehouse, and I bought this Burris called the Pepper scope. I thought it'd be cool if it was Prepper scope, but it's called the Pepper scope, or scope mount. But anyway, so I'm back out here today, and I tried to design this rifle to be my main go-to weapon during the SHTF situation. I've added iron sights. I'm probably going to add a foregrip. I really like foregrips. I was trying to do leave the foregrips off, but you know, I've run a lot of foregrips on my rifle, and I really like them, so I'm probably going to put foregrips back on it. And I'm probably going to put a Streamlight TAC-1 light on there on the end, because they make two. One of them's like a 620 lumen I got on my shotgun, and I may get a 1,000 lumen TAC Streamlight for this one. But anyway, I did zeroing with this yesterday, and it's holding the group now, which always makes me happy. And I'm probably going to re-zero this. What I was going to tell you, you know, I went up to Lynchburg Friday and Saturday, and to that Christian men's conference. And Wayne LaPierre was supposed to have been there Friday night, but he couldn't make it, and they replaced him with Mark Geist Oz from the Benghazi security team, and Kyle Lamb. And anyway, they did some speaking, and Kyle Lamb was one of the survivors of the Black Hawk Down incident. I didn't think to record Oz, but I did Kyle Lamb, and I wish I'd have zoomed in on him, but I guess I hadn't been a cell phone junkie for very long. I didn't even realize, you know, I just didn't. But anyway, so that was the last video I put up, was of Kyle Lamb speaking, and it was just a really good conference. And Friday night they had Charlie Daniels putting on a concert, and I've always liked Charlie Daniels. And Saturday, probably one of the coolest speakers was a guy who was ex-Marine, and he did high-risk child rescues in the Middle East, and he did some talking and stuff. But they had several football players and sports players and stuff like that. But anyway, so I mostly zeroed my scope at 100. I'm probably going to shoot a little bit today at 100, but mostly I'm going to try to work on the iron sight today. I got a couple of other little projects we're going to try out. So let's try this iron sight, see where it's hitting. These are 45s, by the way. These irons, I bought these sights at Knob Creek, Kentucky. It actually had Knob Creek's name on the box. I'm not sure who actually makes them, but alright. Go down range, check that out, see where they hit. Alright, YouTube, I'm back. I want to do a little bit of experimenting today. I've been a few videos back, but you see me make some hand loads with 165 grain bullets, and with 7 or 8 grains of trail boss powder, and they wouldn't function in the AK, but just for poops and giggles, I figured I'd see if by some miracle they would actually function in the SKS, and we're going to give it a try and see what happens. I don't really look for it to, but you never know. Boy, that was quiet. No, it didn't function, but it was quiet, which is cool. That's cool as crap, boy. I like it. Even though it don't function, it's very quiet. Let's see. Just dump the rest of them. Doesn't function, but it's quiet. So kind of cool. I'm gonna run down range and check those out. Alright. Got one more test cartridge. I got this this come from a channel called Phoenix. And the guy was using suppressed AK, and he took the cartridges apart, like either tool or wolf or something, and put like 13 or 14 grains of the original powder back in, reseed the bullets. So I did that, and we're going to try and see what that does. Without a chronograph, it's really hard to tell if they're subsonic or not. They did function in his rifle. He ejected that shell but didn't pick up the next one. Now, maybe because I had the mag sitting on the bench. Uh-oh, there's fire. There's feed. So it's probably not kicking the bolt back far enough to load the next cartridge. Considerably, it sounded louder than the SKS with the 165. I'll try one more just in case. I put 14 grains of the original powder back in. Yeah, it's not picking up the next round, so that was a fail too. I don't know if I'll continue the project, but if I do, I may actually build a cartridge, a subsonic cartridge for the SKS, see if I can get them to run. Alright, I guess I want to show y'all some results. So anyway, like I said before, the other video was called Range Day Was a Bust, when I couldn't get my primary arm scoped group right. And anyway, yesterday, this is the last 3-shot group I fired from the AR with the ACSS reticle. And today, these are my last 2 shots fired with the iron sights. Those iron sights, like I say, it said Knob Creek on it. I'm not sure who manufactured them exactly, but it was about $60 a pair of sights, and they were actually very nice sights. You know, I didn't have a bit of problem, but that's the last 2 shots I fired with the iron sights at 50. These were fired at 100 yesterday with the primary arm scope. This was the first group fired with those irons, and they're pretty close for iron sights. So I'm pretty happy with those. Go over here to 100 yard, a new target here. Alright, so 100 yards, these were the last two. These were the only two shots I fired with the iron sights at 100 yards, and to me that's acceptable because it's 100 yards and it's iron sighted. So it's, you know, to me that's very acceptable. And these were I fired the ACSS scope again, and so I had two in a white and one up here. Had a little flyer, so, but to me it's still acceptable. And it's John Rambo. I'm out.